A fiery crash in the Grand Canyon has now left a fourth person dead after being hospitalized.
A group of people visiting from Britain were on the helicopter when it went down. 3 people were pronounced dead at the scene. The death toll now at 4.
The Grand Canyon, known for its breathtaking vistas and awe-inspiring natural beauty, has recently been at the center of an unsettling development. Just when you thought you'd seen it all, the Grand Canyon officials have issued a chilling final warning after a truly terrifying incident.
Oh no, oh God, oh no.
Shook the canyon's tranquil reputation to its core.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we told them to come back up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What could be lurking beneath the surface of this iconic natural wonder, threatening the safety of those who dare to explore its depths? Join us as we uncover the details behind this ominous warning and explore the mysteries that continue to haunt the Grand Canyon. Secrets of the Grand Canyon. Deep in the heart of Arizona lies the Grand Canyon, one of the greatest natural wonders of the world. This massive geological marvel boasts a colorful landscape and distinct ecosystems, attracting millions of visitors each year. Stretching 277 miles long, up to 18 miles wide, and a mile deep in places, the canyon is a breathtaking sight. The sunrises and sunsets here are magical, with shadows and light creating a captivating palette of red, orange, and purple hues. The mighty Colorado River runs through the canyon, carving and shaping the landscape over millions of years. Visitors to the Grand Canyon are often left speechless by the stunning views and intrigued by the historical and cultural treasures hidden within. The site has a rich history that spans thousands of years, evidenced by petroglyphs, artifacts, and ancient dwelling ruins scattered throughout the area. These remnants tell the story of indigenous peoples who lived in harmony with the rugged environment, shaping their way of life and religious practices. The Grand Canyon is far older than you might imagine. The oldest rocks at the base, known as the Vishnu Basement Rocks, formed more than 1.7 billion years ago due to volcanic activity. This ancient and awe-inspiring landscape continues to captivate and inspire all who visit. Recognizing the Grand Canyon's beauty and importance, President Theodore Roosevelt dedicated himself to protecting it. After visiting in 1903, he became an enthusiastic supporter, famously stating that every American should see it at least once. His efforts led to the Grand Canyon being designated a federal game reserve just 3 years later. In 1919, it gained even more recognition when it was officially declared one of the first national parks in the United States. The Grand Canyon holds mysteries that are amazingly out of reach. One of the most captivating claims is that ancient Egyptian artifacts and an entire underground city are concealed within the canyon. This story began in 1909, when explorers G.E. Kincaid and S.A. Jordan made a discovery so astonishing it seemed like a fantasy. Their find has sparked numerous cover-ups and continues to fuel curiosity today. Kincaid was an experienced explorer who grew up in the wilds of Idaho, where he developed a passion for uncovering the unknown. Over 3 decades, he explored the Wild West, guided by Jordan, a seasoned archaeologist with a keen interest in unearthing hidden secrets. Reaching the entrance to their discovery was a difficult climb, but their determination paid off. The entrance itself bore signs of ancient craftsmanship, hinting at the secrets within. Beyond the entrance lay a network of dark passages that stretched deep into the canyon. As they ventured further, the air grew colder and the passages narrowed, but they pressed on. Inside, they found rooms filled with artifacts that historians had never seen before. Tools and weapons covered in dust hinted at a sophisticated technology far beyond what they expected. This extraordinary find has left many wondering about the hidden history of the Grand Canyon and the secrets it still holds. They also came across copper tools, indicating advanced craftsmanship by their creators. However, the most astonishing discovery was the giant mummies. Kincaid and Jordan reported finding these mummies buried more than 1,600 meters underground. They estimated the mummies stood over 8 feet tall, adorned in dark linen garments embellished with traces of precious metals. The level of preservation astounded them, owing to the dry conditions of the underground chambers. As they ventured deeper, they were awed by the engineering prowess of the ancient builders. Rooms and halls were meticulously carved with precise detail and adorned with murals depicting scenes from daily life and religious rituals of ancient times. This discovery raised profound questions. Who constructed this hidden city? How did it remain concealed for so long? And how did Egyptian artifacts find their way into the Grand Canyon? Answers to these mysteries remain elusive, yet the tale of Kincaid and Jordan's discovery continues to captivate and intrigue people worldwide. Among their findings were grand plazas and waterways still remarkably intact, channeling water from unknown springs into the city. Notably, hieroglyphs adorned the walls and artifacts throughout the underground complex, perplexing scholars with their striking resemblance to ancient Egyptian designs. This hinted at an ancient cultural exchange, predating known history, where influences from Egypt or even Tibet reached the Grand Canyon. Unveiling the mystery, the artifacts uncovered by Kincaid and Jordan differed markedly from those of the Native American tribes native to the region. The pottery and sculptures depicted unfamiliar animals and gods, while there were also peculiar objects crafted from gold or silver, alongside crystal orbs that emitted an eerie glow from within. News of Kincaid and Jordan's expedition swiftly made headlines, capturing the public's imagination with the notion of an ancient city hidden beneath the Grand Canyon. This sparked a wave of speculation, although sometimes exaggerated. Despite the frenzy, Kincaid and Jordan meticulously documented and transported the artifacts and mummies to the Smithsonian Institution, a group of museums, education, and research centers. While the discovery of mummies and an underground city was astonishing, the aftermath proved even more surprising. Following the publication of an article detailing their findings, there was a concerted effort to conceal everything related to their expedition. It appeared as though someone was intent on erasing all evidence of Kincaid and Jordan's work. The Smithsonian's strong denial of Kincaid's expedition has long raised suspicion among observers, adding further intrigue to the story. The lack of records or documentation seemed too deliberate to be accidental, leaving many unanswered questions about what was uncovered beneath the Grand Canyon and why its discovery was met with such secrecy. The Smithsonian's rejection of Kincaid's findings had an unintended consequence. It fueled investigators' determination to keep the story alive. Why would a prestigious institution like the Smithsonian seek to suppress such a discovery? Some suggest the Smithsonian is heavily invested in preserving established historical narratives. Acknowledging Kincaid and Jordan's findings could challenge long-held beliefs about pre-Columbian civilizations in North America, potentially rewriting history. This could call into question the credibility of many academic and historical institutions, necessitating a reassessment of archaeological methods and inherited narratives. Moreover, secrecy may have been an effort to protect the cultural heritage of Native American tribes. The Grand Canyon holds deep spiritual and cultural significance for these tribes, with many sacred sites yet to be fully explored. Would revealing Kincaid and Jordan's discoveries lead to looting, vandalism, and exploitation of these sacred places? Could invaluable cultural artifacts be lost? Another perspective on the Smithsonian's denial is that admitting to such a discovery might disrupt the academic world, causing institutions to reconsider their approaches to history and archaeology. It could potentially create chaos and confusion, prompting a paradigm shift in how we understand and interpret the past. The potential disruption caused by this discovery may have influenced the decision to keep it secret. Nonetheless, the mystery surrounding the Grand Canyon's hidden city and its artifacts continues to captivate and puzzle people, ensuring the story remains alive and sparking ongoing debate and investigation. The Smithsonian found itself in a challenging position, caught between academia, government institutions, and a truth-seeking public. As a custodian of knowledge, the Smithsonian must also uphold public trust. Initially denying the discovery, admitting it later would have subjected the institution to scrutiny and criticism, potentially undermining confidence in both the Smithsonian and the broader scientific community. Therefore, persisting with the denial appeared to be the Smithsonian's only viable option, balancing the complexities of maintaining institutional integrity and navigating the complexities of historical and archaeological revelations. The Smithsonian has faced accusations of withholding knowledge before. There's a belief that the institution has suppressed evidence suggesting early contact between the Old and New Worlds before Columbus. Some scholars argue that artifacts exist proving European settlers or other explorers reached the Americas long before Columbus. Allegedly, the Smithsonian keeps this evidence hidden to preserve the narrative that Columbus discovered the New World. Supporters of this theory cite discoveries such as Roman coins and Viking-inspired objects found in North America, predating Columbus. There are also claims that the Smithsonian has destroyed artifacts suggesting ancient civilizations possessed advanced technologies beyond mainstream archaeological recognition. One famous example is the Antikythera mechanism, which challenges the accepted technological timeline of humanity. Additionally, the Smithsonian has been accused of concealing evidence related to alien life and technology. Some researchers suggest the institution holds spacecraft parts, biological remains, and other materials of extraterrestrial origin, studying them in secret. This theory implies the Smithsonian plays a role in a broader government effort to keep UFOs and alien encounters hidden from the public. Despite these alleged cover-ups, the question remains, is it possible to uncover the truth about what lies buried under the Grand Canyon? Guardians of the Grand Canyon. Between 1909 and today, technology has advanced significantly, offering new opportunities for exploration. However, the framework for investigating such historical landscapes is now tightly controlled by the government to safeguard the Grand Canyon's natural beauty and archaeological integrity. The National Park Service oversees the area, designating many sections as off-limits to the public. These restricted zones include sacred Native American sites, sensitive ecological habitats, and geologically fragile regions. The primary aim is to minimize human impact on the Grand Canyon, ensuring it remains preserved for future generations. Any researcher or adventurer seeking access to these areas must navigate a rigorous application process, demonstrating their activities will support conservation efforts. From space, satellites provide comprehensive aerial views, enabling scientists to conduct geological surveys, map terrain, and uncover hidden features. High-resolution imagery assists in detecting changes in vegetation patterns and potential archaeological sites that may go unnoticed from the ground. These non-invasive methods allow for exploration beneath the surface without disturbing it, revealing anomalies in soil and vegetation that hint at ancient riverbeds or intriguing geological formations. Given these restrictions and advancements, the question lingers, will there ever be another expedition like the one led by Kincaid and Jordan in the Grand Canyon? Passionate independent researchers continue the quest initiated by Kincaid and Jordan, driven by an unwavering dedication to uncovering more mysteries. Meanwhile, intriguing tales circulate about visitors to the Grand Canyon who return items they took, believing them to be cursed. Park rangers regularly receive letters and returned items from these visitors, recounting tales of misfortune or ill health they attribute to the artifacts they removed. One well-documented case involves a visitor who pocketed a piece of rock and promptly faced health issues and personal setbacks. After returning the rock with a heartfelt letter seeking forgiveness from the canyon, they hope to restore balance to their life. Another tale tells of a hiker who scooped sand from a riverbed, only to encounter unexplained accidents and financial woes upon returning home. They promptly returned the sand, hoping to reverse their fortunes. Similarly, a family experienced a series of misfortunes after taking colorful stones as souvenirs, believing them to carry a curse. They, too, returned the stones with an apologetic letter. Visitors have also regretted taking natural items like twigs, leaves, and pine cones, which they believed brought subsequent misfortunes. In response, Grand Canyon authorities stressed the importance of respecting natural and cultural resources, urging visitors to leave the park undisturbed. Deep within the canyon, legends speak of Casina, a mysterious deity revered by the Hopi people as the guardian of the earth. Believed to hold a profound connection to the land and its inhabitants, Casina's presence adds an aura of mystery to the canyon's lore. However, Casina is not always kind. Local legends tell of its tendency to torment visitors who dare to encroach upon its secluded domain. According to tradition, Casina possesses the power to summon storms, control the wind, and even cause the earth to shake. Those who claim to have encountered this mysterious deity describe overwhelming feelings of awe and fear in its presence. Yet Casina is not the sole supernatural entity said to reside in the Grand Canyon. Tales also speak of mischievous beings who delight in playing pranks on unsuspecting visitors, leaving them feeling unsettled. Travelers recount hearing eerie noises at night, catching fleeting glimpses of shadowy figures in the moonlight, and sensing a chilling presence, all attributed to these mischievous Grand Canyon beings. One particularly renowned location for such extraordinary occurrences is the Sipapu. Revered by many Native American tribes, this spot is believed to be a gateway between the earthly realm and the afterlife, due to its unique spiritual qualities. According to Native beliefs, the Sipapu serves as the point where spirits transition from the spirit world into the physical realm. Adding to the intrigue, a peculiar formation resembling a doorway was recently discovered in the Grand Canyon using Google Earth, sparking a wave of fascination on the internet. Located approximately 250 miles from Las Vegas, this intriguing feature has sparked numerous attempts to unravel its origins. Some speculate that this doorway is evidence of extraterrestrial visits to Earth. Proponents of this theory argue that the structure's sophisticated appearance suggests it could not have formed naturally, hinting at its construction during a time when beings from beyond Earth freely influenced our planet's evolution. Interestingly, the mysterious doorway has also drawn comparisons to the ancient Egyptians and their pyramids. Some suggest it could have been built by the same skilled engineers responsible for the Great Pyramids, creating a fascinating link between ancient Egypt and the Grand Canyon. This connection is highlighted by its eerie resemblance in architectural style to the renowned monuments of North Africa. Despite its remote location, the true purpose of this doorway remains a topic of heated debate. Proposed explanations range from it possibly serving as an entrance to hidden chambers or vast treasures, potentially across different dimensions. There are even theories speculating it could act as a one-way portal, allowing entry to Earth but barring exit, an idea that continues to fuel speculation about extraterrestrial involvement. Terrifying legends. Nestled just 20 feet from the stunning South Rim, the El Tovar Hotel has been a symbol of luxury since it first welcomed guests in 1905. Over the years, however, it has also earned a reputation for being haunted, with many guests reporting eerie encounters and vowing never to return. One of the hotel's most intriguing mysteries lies just steps from its front doors. A simple gravestone bearing the inscription, Pearl A. Ward, 1879-1934. For nearly a century, countless visitors and staff have claimed to see a mysterious figure in a black cape. This apparition is often seen walking from the stairway to the grave before vanishing into the surrounding woods. Inside the hotel, another ghostly figure is frequently reported. This well-dressed elderly gentleman is often seen on the third floor, inviting guests to join the hotel's annual holiday celebration. Despite his eerie presence, his invitations seem more mysterious than menacing. Beyond these notable specters, the El Tovar Hotel is said to be alive with paranormal activity. Ghostly figures are often seen wandering the canyon's stone paths, and phantom workers are rumored to continue their labors long into the night. These strange and enigmatic events draw curious visitors, each hoping for their own glimpse of the supernatural. These tales add layers of mystery to the already breathtaking Grand Canyon. Its natural beauty, combined with these ancient enigmas and supernatural beliefs, continues to captivate imaginations and inspire curiosity. Whether rooted in reality or folklore, these stories contribute to the rich tapestry of myths and legends surrounding this iconic natural wonder. The Grand Canyon has witnessed some of the most bizarre and tragic suicides. One striking example is Patricia Astolfo, a 36-year-old who had watched the film Thelma and Louise over 50 times. Inspired by the movie, she attempted to drive her car off the edge of the canyon. However, her plan was thwarted when the car's suspension snagged on a rock outcropping. Undeterred, Patricia leaped over the cliff herself, landing on a boulder 6 meters or 20 feet below. Despite being bloodied and bruised, she painfully crawled to the edge and rolled off, ultimately falling to her death. Surprisingly, instances of people driving their vehicles off the canyon's rim are not as rare as one might think. In 2009, 57-year-old George Chiriak checked out of the El Tovar Hotel and drove his car over the south rim. Perhaps the most astonishing incident occurred in 2004, when a young man in his 20s jumped out of a helicopter during a scenic tour. His fellow passengers were left in total and utter disbelief, having described him as quiet and normal just moments before he plunged into the canyon's deepest part, a staggering 1,200 meters or 4,000 feet below. The Grand Canyon also holds legends of sightings involving the elusive Bigfoot. Visitors to this geological marvel have recounted encounters with a humanoid figure lurking in its dense forests and remote areas. Reports of such encounters stretch back to 1903, when witnesses described a creature with long white hair, an unkempt beard, and unusually long fingers resembling talons. Dubbed the Mulan Monster, after Mulan Rim in the Colorado Plateau where it was first sighted, this creature has woven itself into local folklore. Descriptions of the Mulan Monster include its 22-inch footprints, a distinctive whistling sound it emits, and a foul odor akin to dead fish or skunk. Those who have encountered the creature caution that it can be aggressive and territorial, as it has been observed decapitating deer and other wildlife before consuming them. Whether these accounts are based on reality or myth, they add an intriguing layer to the already stunning landscape of the Grand Canyon. Mysterious disappearances. Many people have mysteriously vanished in the Grand Canyon, but one of the most enduring mysteries involves Glenn and Bessie Hyde. This adventurous young couple wanted more excitement than farm life could offer, so they decided to embark on a daring honeymoon journey down the Colorado River from Green River, Utah, to Needles, Arizona. They hoped that completing this trek would catapult them to fame and fortune, as stories of adventure and exploration were all the rage in the 1920s. Starting their journey in late 1928, Glenn and Bessie met many people along the way. They were last seen on November 18th, but a month later, their boat was found drifting without any sign of the couple. Despite numerous theories about their fate, the true story of what happened to them remains a mystery. What followed was a detailed exploration of Glenn and Bessie Hyde's journey, beginning at their first home as newlyweds and ending at the campsite where they were last definitively seen. This tour provided brief historical backgrounds of each location, highlighting what the Hydes did at these sites. Since the couple's ultimate fate remained a mystery, this tour aimed to offer essential information to help viewers understand the key aspects of their journey rather than promoting any particular theory. By presenting the basic story of this ill-fated couple through both text and visuals, the goal was to equip viewers with enough evidence to form their own conclusions. In a tragic twist, Glenn and Bessie did achieve a form of lasting fame. Their mysterious disappearance has captivated imaginations for decades, keeping their story alive in Grand Canyon lore. Floyd Roberts III set out on a hike in the Grand Canyon on June 17, 2016, accompanied by his friend Ned Bryant and Ned's daughter, Madeline. According to Strange Outdoors, they were the last people to see Roberts. and the events that followed were indeed bizarre. Roberts was no ordinary hiker. A former NASA employee and computer programming teacher, he was also an experienced outdoorsman who had explored the Grand Canyon before. So, when they reached a hill during their planned 9-day hike, it seemed perfectly reasonable for them to split up. The Bryants went over the hill, while Roberts took a path around it, planning to meet on the other side. But Roberts never showed up. When the Bryants backtracked to find him, there was no sign of Roberts anywhere. After spending a worried night at their campsite, they hiked to a spot with cell phone reception and reported him missing. This sparked a massive 6-day search involving 7 ground teams, search dogs, and National Park Service helicopters. The search covered an area of 10 square miles, but the only clue they found was a set of footprints, which couldn't be confirmed as Roberts's. To this day, he remains missing. The Grand Canyon's vast and unforgiving terrain presents major challenges for both visitors and rescuers. When someone disappears, swift and effective search and rescue operations are crucial. Upon receiving a missing person report, park rangers immediately spring into action. They deploy ground teams skilled in navigating the rugged landscape, utilize helicopters for aerial searches, and alert park staff and volunteers to assist. Despite these efforts, the canyon's remote and difficult environment often complicates rescue missions, leaving some mysteries unsolved. Ancient rituals and alien mysteries. The Grand Canyon has long been a place of mystery and fascination. In the 1950s, reports started circulating about unusual lights and unexplained events in the canyon's remote areas. Witnesses claimed to see unidentified flying objects hovering above the canyon's depths, their eerie glow casting an otherworldly aura over the rugged landscape. These reports sparked conspiracy theories, with some suggesting that deep within the canyon lay a secret alien base where extraterrestrial beings conducted experiments and observed humanity. For believers in alien visitation, the Grand Canyon became a focal point of curiosity and speculation. A courageous team of UFO investigators, led by the esteemed Dr. Elizabeth Carter, embarked on a mission to uncover the truth behind these rumors. Armed with advanced equipment and unwavering determination, they ventured deep into the canyon, braving perilous terrain and harsh conditions. Their quest led them to a cavern they believed held the key to unraveling the mysteries of the Grand Canyon. Dr. Carter and her team suspected that the secrets within the cavern went beyond ancient rituals and delved into uncharted realms of human comprehension and the potential for extraterrestrial contact. Over weeks of exploration, the researchers meticulously documented their findings. They uncovered intricate carvings on the cavern walls depicting what appeared to be alien life forms and advanced technologies far beyond humanity's current understanding. They also detected anomalous energy readings that defied conventional explanations. Despite numerous challenges, Dr. Carter and her team persisted in their pursuit of knowledge. Their expedition in the Grand Canyon has since become legendary, inspiring countless others to seek answers about our universe and the intriguing possibility of encountering beings from beyond Earth. As Dr. Carter and her team ventured further into the cavern, they stumbled upon a wealth of ancient texts and artifacts that provided a glimpse into long-forgotten rituals. These texts, written in ancient languages no longer spoken, revealed insights into meditation, expanding consciousness, and awakening dormant human abilities. The knowledge wasn't just about physical strength, but also encompassed mental sharpness, spiritual wisdom, and even diabolism. The researchers were amazed by the depth and breadth of wisdom preserved in these texts. They realized they were on the verge of a profound discovery about the latent potential of the human mind and body. The cavern itself seemed to throb with subtle energy, enhancing their meditation and heightening their awareness. As they immersed themselves in the ancient rituals, they felt a profound transformation within, a connection to something larger than themselves. Dr. Carter meticulously recorded each experience, convinced they were about to make a breakthrough that could redefine our understanding of human capabilities. She speculated that the unique energy of the cavern played a crucial role in unlocking these dormant powers. Eager to explore further, Dr. Carter and her team began a series of experiments to harness their newfound abilities to their fullest extent. Perhaps their discovery will reveal the secrets of the Grand Canyon. What do you think about the mysteries of the Grand Canyon? Let us know your opinion in the comments below.